Whew. Hello. Hello there. Phil is in a different spot. That's what it is. I'm like, why? Why is this happening? It looks all funny and strange and weird. Let me grab a pillow to support, to create more space. So I feel like I can, hello Phil, lengthen through the spine. Oh, who's watching? Hello Tamra. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Today was a really, really big day. Let me tell you. So first, of course, I like to start with yoga, my yoga flows for the day. Who's watching? Hey, Kelly. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. So first, for yoga today, it was self-love, and it was a 40-minute flow. Normally, Yoga with Adrienne videos are like 18 to like 36 minutes. And today, and it's very rare that they're over 30 minutes, but today it was 40. And the video was titled Self-Love, and let me tell you, it was like I needed it. There was lots of twists, but they weren't like, get into the twist. It was very gentle and healing, very restorative, I felt. But at the same time, I felt like I stretched and I felt like I did things. What does Kelly say? Kelly says, I'm trying to watch. Bad connection. Oh, I hope you can get connected. Hello, Amy. Hey, Kelly. Nice to see you again. Yay! But yeah, so the self-love 40 minutes, it was great to intentionally sit here and to be like, all right, all this is for self-love. Skylar's here. Dana's in the house. What's up, y'all? Hey. Yeah, just celebrating this marvelous self-love. And then immediately after, I started the yoga like way before, because I had a meeting with a business coach. She gave out as a free gift, a free clearing, a free energy clearing. And this is different. I don't know if you're with me on the Date Yourself Challenge, but it was different than the tapping that we did today. This was 90 minutes of heavy, it was like surgery, but for your energy system. I mean, by the end of it, I was just crying and just, oh my goodness. I can't even believe. I feel so good. I feel cleansed. I feel cleared. I feel like there was gunk in me and I got it out. And then today I had told a good friend of mine, that I didn't want to be her friend anymore. And she, I kept wondering, like, is she being genuine? Is she not? I was feeling really wishy-washy and ambivalent. And so I told her, like, it's time to put this down. And of course, there was like backlash for it. Kelly says psychic surgery is the best. There was some surgery. Like, I am not the same person. If you saw me on a live video earlier today, I'm not that same person. I'm not anymore. I'm not. It's fine. And so, she started coming at me, and it was like, normally I would have engaged with her and said, but it was, she said, she said I wasn't being a true friend to her, because true friends would work through it and things. And she's right. I really just was like, I'm going to put this down. Like, I don't want it anymore. Kelly says, I thought you looked different. Yeah, I feel like my face has changed. I feel like I'm very relaxed. Oh, by the way, people ask me all the time, they say, what have you done? Because if you look at me when I was 26, I'm 31 now. I look younger now. And it's because of releasing past traumas and consciously relaxing the muscles in my eyes. I used to have crow's feet. Like, they were like, it was like bad. I don't have them anymore. But, yeah, she was right. I wasn't being a good friend to her. I didn't want to. She deserves somebody that wants to be friends with her. I don't want to be friends with her. End of story. So for all those people that are like, I want to be in a relationship with you, I miss my ex so bad, but your ex is like, no, but you're like, please. You deserve to be with somebody that wants to be with you. You deserve to be with somebody that's willing to meet you as much as you're willing to meet them, if not more so. We need each other, and we need firm. Good for you though for ending it. I needed to. She said you got to work through your issues, and if you don't work through them, it's going to keep resurfacing. And I was like, you're right. It does, and it will. But I feel like this relationship has been something that's been coming up in my repeating mind, like coming up, and it's like me thinking, should I unfriend this person? Do I really need to have this person in my everyday life? Is this a beneficial thing for me? That thought process was a repeating thing in my life. And so for me to look at this person and calmly say, I'm going to put this down. She's like, you're not putting this down. You're putting me down. You're putting me down. You're putting this. I'm like, whatever you want to call it. Done. Like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I don't want it anymore. Because she had, and you know what though? She was honest with me, and I appreciate her honesty and her vulnerability. And she shared with me her honest feelings about my Date Yourself challenge, and how, because what had happened was she had a Date Yourself challenge. She did. And I did it. And I sat with myself and was like, oh my God, me. I was like, fell in love all over again. And this was back March or early April, okay? And I sat back and I was like, I have to somehow, somebody do this. Somebody else date yourself. And I was like, what? I was like, I love the idea of the Date Yourself challenge. And then I followed a business coach. Her name was Christina Ginaldi. And she did a Grow Your Facebook Group challenge. And I was like, challenge? You got it. So I did it. And I learned a lot. And she was like, do these things. And I was like, I'm going to do these things. But I love the idea of the Date Yourself challenge. Being a self-love coach. Being a facilitator to help other people back to themselves. That's what, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. But where she had the initial idea, I took it. I don't know if you were with me on the Date Yourself challenge, but like if you're in the group, like you could see I ran with it. Like, woo! It's definitely not the same. It's not the same at all. She just said spend time with yourself 3 times this week and write about it. I said okay. So I did. But like for me, I like wrote out emails. I created the group. I created the structure of the group, the structure of the support, and how I wanted things to be in the group. I was very deliberate and very intentional about all of the things in the group, and like it's surpassing my like wildest wishes, and it's great, and I love it. I'm very, very, very pleased about it. And she decided to hold another Date Yourself challenge. I don't even know why I'm spending more time on this. Maybe because I'm getting it out. I feel like this is getting it out. Not, oh my God, you'll never guess what happened. Because they're 2 very different things. I do not gossip, and I refuse to gossip. But I notice that when I see somebody that does gossip, I will unfriend you. I'm done. No, like I don't engage in gossip because that's not cool. If you don't like somebody, tell them. Don't talk about them. Hey Gary, thank you so much for joining. But yeah, so she was going to have another Date Yourself challenge, and she was like asking me, kind of poking questions, like, what are you doing with yours? And I was like, my internet was all crazy for like 4 or 5 days. I was like, I can't even talk right now. Like if I did talk, I had to have my device on the windowsill, and like I'm not gonna have my device on the windowsill and be at the windowsill all day. So like I lived my life and I enjoyed not having internet on the regular. But I came back and I was like, date yourself. I've got all this stuff. Wrote the emails. I got all these things. And she was very upset that I didn't include her in the planning of my challenge. She was upset that I was going to, at the end of the challenge, that there was some sort of money, an energy exchange of money involved in it. She felt uneasy about it, and she felt, I don't know, she even said with her own words, she was like, I'm being petty, and I said, you're being resentful. Like, you stopped doing your challenge because you saw what I was doing and you didn't like it. I didn't have anything to do with that. Like, and so coming through this, and like normally I would have just taken it. Like, I'm telling you, I would have just taken it. I said earlier, like, I'm the nicest person, like, or I was the nicest person. I'm the nice one. I will lay down and let you trample all over me, or I used to lay down and let people trample all over me. No boundaries, just sit there and, oh, well, you think this? Well, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, and I would shrink down. I'm not shrinking down anymore. I refuse to. And so after I kept thinking about it, and she had told me a long time ago, like 6 months ago, that she had issues with people in success. And I was like, am I successful? I didn't know that was a thing. I don't know. I'm being visible, sure, but like, am I successful? I don't know. But yeah, and so like I noticed that, like, I don't know, it was just there was this in between us, ambivalence, and it's like, I don't need that. Dana, I don't know, Dana, if you're still on, but Dana even said, like, I had shared something in the Date Yourself Challenge group about, ambivalence within adult friendships, and it's like, I was thinking, like, is this genuine? And I was like, am I even being a good friend to her? I wasn't. So, like, I'm gonna just cut the friendship off. Lacey's here. Thank you for joining me, Lacey. I'm gonna cut this friendship off. I needed that closure, and I needed to, Dana said, yay, I'm here. Yeah, I needed that. Like you said, Dana, you were like, yeah, now I have all my friends are, like, good. Like, you guys are good spots in your life. And, like, that's good. And even, like, if your friend is going through a low spot, you know that, like, they're gonna go through it. But it's, like, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't want to say, like, they're not gonna get that gunkiness all over you, but it's, like, I felt like she was flinging poop. She was like, I am having a bad day, and you have a bad day, and you have a bad day. And I just felt like, whoa, what's happening? I'm here, but, like, I was here for her, and we were processing things, and, like, that was okay, but I don't know, but even then, like, on my end, I was ambivalent. I didn't know how I felt about her, and that's not healthy. I could point the finger and say she did these things and all these things and whatever, she was weird and blah. But at the end of the day, it was me. It was me all day. I didn't want the friendship, but I held on to it anyway. Dana says, sometimes you don't need to help your friends, but inspire them to help themselves. Yes, I did that too. When I started writing my book, I found a writer's workshop. So, like, I was like, hey, when I started the Grow Your Facebook group challenge, she had just started a Facebook group. I don't even think I had one at that point. But I was like, do this challenge, do these things. And she didn't participate. And then was like, yeah, well, I don't know. I'm really bad at things. I don't understand stuff. Like, this is so... And I was like, okay, but you're looking at me like I'm doing something wrong when every single day I wake up and I'm creating graphics. Like, if you're in my motherhood group, like, I'm creating graphics for my motherhood group. I'm doing the Date Yourself Challenge. I do stuff every day on top of take care of my damn kids and do yoga twice a day. I take care of myself, and I have a partner. Like, after this video, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go out there and we're gonna make dinner together, because that's what we do in my house. Like, I'm doing things, and, like, I've crafted my life because I know what it was like for me to feel defeated and suppressed and angry and resentful, and I refuse to feel that way. I mean, anger is a great one. I do love feeling anger. I'm actually sitting on my angry pillow. It's the pillow that I punch to healthily express the emotion of anger, or sometimes I'll, like, bite into it. You gotta get it out. Anger is a very helpful one. When you feel anger, it's like something needs to change. So don't try to cover it. Don't be like, oh, I'm not angry. No passive aggressiveness. You feel anger, you feel it. Let it go. But anyway, so this clearing, I, like, cut this person off because I just felt like I needed not Somebody wants to be in my video. I don't know you, bro. Good talk, though. But after I cut this person off, I went through this clearing and, like, tears. I removed the toxic people, and it was like I was ready to approach this clearing in such a powerful and profound way. We drank hella water. Kelly says, I have a hard time feeling anger. I can feel sadness really easily, but anger barely happens to me. Oh, hey, Zach. Zach's in the house. I mean, feel sadness, but go deeper. Feel anger, but go deeper. Like, feel. I encourage you to ask yourself why. To feel the sadness, but try to ask yourself why you're feeling sad. You might have anger underneath the sadness, and you might have resentment underneath that anger. I don't know. I just know that I also had felt sad for a really long time. And then I was like, it's okay to feel anger, ? And then I allowed it. And I remember I got angry at my ex for, ex anger, okay? Baby daddy anger, whatever. Doesn't matter what it was. I just felt it. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, you know what? It's okay because. And I was like, nah, Bradley, feel it. Stick with this feeling and let it happen. And I felt it. I was like, and I just like felt it. I felt like I was like on fire. Flame on! And it was like, oh, it was beautiful. Ooh, it felt so good. It felt good. I felt alive. Like, fuck. Shit, Dana says, I'm the opposite. I have no sadness. Even when I should buy, anger can come easily. I'm thankful for it. It helps me paint, and then it's gone. Yes, you're a painter, too. So you have your beautiful... Oh, my God. Your art is amazing. But you have, like, your creations to kind of help focus a lot of that energy and to get it out in a very healthy manner. Girl, I wish so many of us would have, something like that, our art, or something to funnel a lot of our ness into. But yeah, just feel that anger. Just like, seriously, I don't know. I was always very, you don't feel anger. That's a bad emotion. Let it go. Let it go. No, feel it. Because it's there for a reason. We have sadness for a reason. We have guilt for a reason. We feel these things for a reason. To make changes. Like, if happy is your baseline, when you deviate from that, like, you're like, when you're elated, you're like, oh, there's a reason. And then, like, when you're low, and it's okay to be low. It's all right. So that we can feel the contrast. But yeah, I drank hella water today. I've got this and this. I do not like buying water in this way. However, I get these filled up, by the way. It's not just like I buy. I drink distilled, and then I go to the store and I fill them up a couple times. And then when I feel like, okay, get a new bottle, Bradley, I'll do it. Dana says, let your kids feel anger too. Oh, I do. I do not hold my kids to perfect standards. Like, if you're going to be loud, man, be loud. If you want to stomp around the house, stomp around the house. Because you know what? Sometimes I stomp around the house. Let's be honest. And that's unfair for me to expect my children to be perfect when I am unable to also be perfect. Because I'm not perfect. I'm enough. But I'm not perfect. And I'm not always happy. And my kids can't always be happy. So instead of telling them not to feel anger, show them how to express their anger. Tell them that it's okay. You don't have to try to talk them down. Don't try to change it either. Let them feel it. Let it flow through them. Emotions are energy in motion. Allow it to flow through, and then, make your change. And then you'll just feel it, and it'll be gone. Like, it's gone. Just feel it and let it go. So this clearing, she mentioned a couple of words, like very powerful phrases, and like we would put our hands in different parts of our body, breathe in, eyes closed, and just feel, like, and allow whatever came up to come up. And one of the phrases, or one of the words was like freedom, loneliness. Freedom and loneliness. And to me, it was like, oh, I will be lonely if I can be free. I will be lonely all day. All day. Honestly, I prefer my own energy to the energy of others. believe it or not. I'm a very social person. I feel like one of my superpowers is that I can move people through words and actions and intentions and whatnot. However, I will just be by myself, and like I'm okay with that. Like I'm totally okay. After I left my husband, like I was single for like 3 or 4 years. I didn't get into a relationship because I was like, because like they say not to do one for a year, but then I was like, this is awesome. And then like when I got with my partner now, like I was like, but you're like not gonna encroach on my alone time, are you? Fuck it, whatever. But to feel freedom within myself and then to be lonely, like I'm okay with that. Dana says, yes, I live by that. Yeah, I just, to feel free and to feel a freedom to express myself, freedom to have my own thoughts, freedom to eat my own food, and freedom to be by my damn self if I damn well choose. I will be lonely. To me, it's not lonely. I'm not alone. I'm not lonely. I'm alone. And those are two very different things. And I prefer to be alone. Like I love my kids. It's like weird. Like I can be with my kids all day and like that doesn't really bother me. I can be by myself all day. It doesn't really bother me, but it does kind of bother me to like hang out with one or two people for an extended period of time. I'm like, dude, y'all better just shut up. But I have very interesting energy, and I appreciate my own energy, and I fought to keep my energy. That's okay. I'm learning to let others in, and I am, and that's okay. But I think that it's like really great that I can appreciate myself. One of the words though that she had said was suppression. And like I felt it, like I was sitting there and I was holding my hands like where I was supposed to hold them, and I just felt it. And the second she said the word, I wanted to scream. Like, and I just sat and I breathed and I allowed the emotions to come through. I wanted to scream and like throw my arms and flail about, no! To think about being suppressed again. Because I felt like I had been suppressed my whole life. And like more recently, within the past, like the past week or so, I've felt finally like I can not be suppressed. Like I'm finally allowing the freedom of expression and allowing myself to just be however it is that I am, angry, irritated, snippy, excited, like it doesn't matter. And like and when I allow myself to be these things, it's okay to let other people feel them too. You can be in the worst mood in your life. I don't give a shit. It's not that I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and try to, oh no, can I help you? Can I give you this? Can I do these things for you? No, like, this is me and I am working to maintain my own self. What are you doing for you? No. I can't do anything for you. Like, literally, I can sit here and put a bag on my head and I can make you giggle for 5 seconds, but like, it's not gonna change your mood. The only thing that makes you change your mood is you. Is that other person. Because the only thing that changes my mood is me. And I love that. That's why I prefer to be alone, because other people, it's like a codependency. Like I'm overexerting myself for you, so you overexert yourself for me. Nah, shut up. I'm cool. What are you doing for you? Because I know that I'm doing a lot for me. Dana paints. Dana paints like probably all damn day. Dana paints. You work at, what is it, Michael's or something, so that you can have the discount of the painting supplies. Like, you are a painter. You paint. You do the things. You teach your kids to paint. It's beautiful. I do yoga. Like all day. I speak. I do videos. I write. I encourage other people. But at the end of the day, it's me that is still channeling this energy through me and taking care of me. So like, what are you doing for you? But yeah, choose to feel good. I've made a decision that, because like, what do I have? It's over here. Follow your bliss. It's also written on my mirror that's on the other side of my desk. I keep a mirror on my desk, so I look into it, and also, so like while I do my work, I look into my mirror to remind myself that I'm awesome and that I love me. And I also have on there, I respect myself and follow your bliss. And because I respect myself, I discontinue relationships that no longer serve me. And I'm not saying relationships need to serve me, but like, this relationship was fucking my head up. Nah. It's not that I don't give a shit, but I don't give a shit. Whatever that means. I don't know. I'm a new person. It's the new me. Find what feels good. Do that. I did some heavy clearing today. I did a really great clearing exercise in the Date Yourself Challenge group. Felt really good. I'm feeling so good today. Yes. I feel free. We did that too. I am free. I am free. I am free. Now let me go make some dinner for my not for my family, with my family. Let me rephrase that. With my family, because I'm not going to sit here and cook food for all you people in here that also eat food. Hey, Catherine, thank you for joining me. I'm not going to sit here and make dinner for all you people after I've done worked all day, after I've done cleared all this energy. No, we all eat, we all cook. We're all together. It's a family thing. And it's a bonding thing. I like to bond with my family and talk and laugh, and we talk about our days and stuff. But yeah, self-love, 40-minute self-love yoga flow that led right into a 90-minute energy clearing. And my baby was screaming at me the whole time, y'all. But I still did it anyway. Because I deserve it. So like, as I said earlier, I got me. But what are you doing for you? I love you. I love you as an extension of me. Be well. If you want to learn more about the Date Yourself Challenge, I will leave the link below. Join us. Get in on the self-love, man. Get in on it. Date yourself. Because, you know, some people are like, I don't need it. I already love myself enough. All right, I'm not going to force you to love yourself more. But, like, who doesn't need more love? Who doesn't want more love? I want all the love. Love. Kelly, I love you. Kelly says love you. I love you, Kelly. Do it. I want to see your flowers. Did you do your flowers? I didn't see your flowers. And I want to see you burn, baby, burn. Burn up your 3 stories that you tell other people about you. I will be in the group after I prepare this meal with my family. And I will... Oh, somebody's cooking animals outside. Oh. Oh my God, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Anyway, I gotta go. Love you! Bye!